I'm Kyle the Crystalline Mage. It is weekly Oracle card readings time, and we are working with the Atlantis Oracle cards from today, October the 31st, through till November the 6th. And it is the first of these lives in my brand new space, which I'm really excited. Really excited to be sharing with you today. Today we are working with the Atlantis Oracle. Good morning, thank you very much. Hello to everyone joining in. Oh, it's all happening. Thank you very much. We are also loving it too. It has been a process and it continues to be a process, but it is amazing and it's an incredible opportunity. Now, for those just joining in, we're working with the Atlantis Oracle cards. I'll be shuffling these bad boys and I will be pulling one card for every day of the week. Good evening, good morning, hello, wherever you are in the world. I'd love to hear where you're from, how your week has been, how you're going this weekend. We're deep into Scorpio season, rolling forward. Those of us in the Southern Hemisphere moving into summertime. Those of you in the Northern Hemisphere very much moving into winter coldness. Thank you so much. It's been, it's really awesome. I really love how it feels. I'm really enjoying the process of making it a home, that's always fun. So I'll be pulling one card for every day of the week with my Atlantis Oracle cards. The Atlantis Oracle cards. I will be pairing each of those cards with a crystal or three, and then I'll pull an overview card, which will give us an overview of guidance for the whole week ahead. Hello, good morning. Happy birthday for you. Well, today it's happy birthday already for you, Lisa, in Halloween over in New England. I mean, if you're going to be having your birthday on Halloween, you might as well be in New England. That's kind of the best place, right? Oh my goodness, I hope you're doing okay. We love that. Less scary than anticipated. And thank you for checking in from hospital. That's where I had my injections done over at Hollywood for my back. They took very good care of me, so I hope they're doing the same for you. Hello and good morning to everyone just joining in. We are working and playing today with the Atlantis Oracle cards for the week ahead. They will be giving us guidance for every day of the week as well as an overview. We are live on Facebook and Instagram, and this is on YouTube for those watching back as well. Just a little bit more shuffling and then we will be ready to go. Thank you. Yes, very much. Very much. Okay. I needed to be aware of a little bit of a thing there. I'll be interested to see if it comes up for the collective. Anyway, as I said, this is for the collective. I will be pulling one card for every day of the week. Take with it what makes sense and leave the rest. This will make sense to different aspects of your lives. It may make sense to your friends and family and loved ones. It may make sense emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, already said that. But just take a moment, take a breath. Think about where you need guidance, what's happening for you in the week that you know, and I will be hopefully providing a little bit of extra guidance. If you can't watch the whole live, you can always watch this back on my IGTV, my Facebook wall, and my YouTube. Hopefully you can sit with me through this whole process and we'll see what comes for the week ahead. And for those just joining in, hello, how you doing? So today, in Perth, this morning, just after 9 a.m, it is Halloween. It is the 31st of October. And our first card, our card for the day is So this was the card that fell out twice while I was shuffling. And it's like, yes, rebirth. I know it has been a rebirth. Like, I know, like, very much. This is what I'm going through. Phoenix rising from the ashes, coming through a big change. No, this is for everyone. This is for everyone, not just me. Turns out I was being greedy, thinking it was just for me, but 3 times, I'm taking this, and this is for everyone. We love Phoenix energy. We love that rebirth. We love that change. We love that complete revamp. Me as a Sagittarian, I love changing my look every few weeks. I'm all about it. I don't like sticking to a certain style. It's one of those things that we like to do. But think about it as this whole period of the last several months has been a really great time to change and transform. And the last couple of weeks especially, transforming through the energy of all of those retrogrades, releasing their hold on us, and us all now being allowed to collectively move forward with a lot more freedom and a lot more good vibes. We can feel a lot better about things. So feeling fiery, feeling happy, feeling good, feeling energized, feeling like you're feeling that forward momentum as well. Like, I know a lot of us have been feeling that it's been hard work. Like, every step has been hard work over the last several months. But now we're moving forward again. That flow is easier. That flow is more simple and effortless. Like, things seem to be falling into place a lot more. So try not to, again, fight the flow. Keep going with the process and really feel that rebirth. Feel that energized excitement to be moving forward, to be starting fresh, to be doing new things. Whether it be a new mantra, whether it be a new emotional pattern, whether it be something physical, whether it be something that covers everything, whether it be just that feeling that you just don't feel stuck anymore and it feels amazing. So you're just going to use that vibe. Does that make sense, everyone? It says Atlantis rising has begun, and that essence is like the pure oneness, the pure awesomeness that you are, that we all are, that the universe is, and really bringing that magical energy up and out. And as I said, we've all been a bit repressed, we've all been a bit stuck, things have been moving slowly. Now we can move forward with a bit of excitement, and a bit of fire, a bit of vim and vigor. I would recommend working with our favorites like carnelian. Golden healer quartz would be amazing. Obsidian energy is really, really good. Rainbow obsidian feels particularly amazing. I would say Heliodor and Sunstone. I would recommend Imperial Topaz, Orange Calcite. I would recommend Honey Calcite. I would really think about that really bright, fiery, excited, forward. I think Ruby for a bit of passion. You could work with something like Shivalingam as well. That feels like a really nice energy too. Strawberry quartz, hematoid quartz. There's lots that are coming to mind that feel like they're tapping into that fieriness. Think solar plexus, sacral, and base energy. Think about those lower action-driven, gut-driven, energy-driven vibes. Phoenix, beautiful. We love this. We love a bit of confirmation. As Madam Adam says, confirmation station. I love that. It's a really good one. So the Phoenix is our card of the day, or tomorrow, for those of you that are in the US. Think about fresh starts and new beginnings, and on your birthday, kind of perfect. As a collective, I'm also feeling like there is this idea of hope, of like we are moving into something new. There is a positive newness. There is optimism again. There is things opening up. There are chances to move forward. There are very real, legitimate changes in the world that we're seeing happening. So as a collective, for tomorrow or today's card here in Australia, it's a huge fiery rebirth. So I would also say, if you're feeling emotional, if there's a bit of stuff that comes up, whether it be tears, whether it be anger, whether it be passion, whether it be frustration, And maybe you've suppressed it or repressed it and pushed it down in the past. Let it come up and out today. Let it come up and out and let yourself feel your feelings. And I've said lots of crystals, so I'm excited about that. It's good. It's good. It's a good chance. It's a good thing. As I said, momentum, gaining momentum, feeling that forward momentum feels great. Okay, so that was today. Tomorrow, which is the 1st of November, our card of the day is, oh, beautiful, the eagle. We're keeping it bird. We're keeping it bird. We like that. It says, observe your life from a higher perspective. Now that's been called out a little bit, I think, everyone. Time to take that step back, time to look up, time to take yourself out of the quagmire, see the big picture, and not feel like a victim, not feel like the world hates you, not feel like the world's attacking you, but know that everything that happens in our life is an opportunity to grow, to change, to transform, to do better, to make others' lives better. So take yourself out of yourself a little bit, take yourself a little bit of a, what's the word? It's that perspective thing. It's really gaining yourself by taking yourself out of yourself emotionally, looking at yourself as if you were someone else, looking at yourself from a higher view. Don't feel like you are always stuck. Don't feel like you always have to feel like there's no option. There's always options. There's always something. There's always a way out, even if it's backwards and around, even if it's to the side. Like sometimes we always feel like we have to trudge forward, trudge forward, trudge forward, trudge forward. I'm exhausted. Like I'm just exhausted thinking about it. Like as far as people in the world like that I know, I'm probably the most lateral that I know. I like to think a bit sideways. I generally don't think very forwards and obvious. I think around in that kind of way. So when it comes to being at a wall, I kind of, that's when I feel like I work really well, is thinking, okay, what are other options? What is another way of coming about it? So try and look up and look at other ways of coming at situations. Look at different ways of attacking a situation or coming at something. Take a bit of time out to really observe, to look, and to go, okay, I could probably do this better. Readjust what you're doing. Does that make sense? Like rebirth, it's just the beginning. So don't feel like you have to be fixed. Those fixed signs, especially, I'm calling you out, of being fixed in your vision and what you have to do. You're allowed to change, you're allowed to alter, you're allowed to shift things a little bit if you need to. But you've got to gain the big picture. You've got to take that perspective to see that. Does that make sense for those of you that are feeling a bit stuck? Those of you that are feeling a bit like, what's the way out? What's the answer? Especially if things are sort of thrown at you that are surprising. Trust and believe. I understand. I understand. Tomorrow, it's 4 weeks since we found out that we needed to move out of our old place. And here we are. So it's really easy to allow yourself to be caught up in things. And then it's really easy also to go, okay, pivot. How are we going to attack this situation? It's all about perspective, and it's all about being able to gain perspective and separate yourself from yourself. Think about how you come at a situation of a friend or a loved one, or those of you that work with clients. They're going to come to you with a situation, a problem, an issue, and you will, from an outsider's perspective, with a bit of empathy, you'll be able to go, oh, you should do this, 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 and this, and this. Does that make sense as to how you need to work with yourself a bit and gain that perspective? Like think of yourself as a friend, think of yourself as a loved one, think of yourself as a client where you're allowed to emotionally detach yourself from them, but also feel empathy and support and being able to pivot. I know you don't even know how many times I wanted to yell that out and have yelled that out during this move, especially going up the stairs. When we were moving a mattress in particularly. But it's like, does that make sense? It's all about being able to go, okay, I know that I'm feeling my feelings. I know that I'm caught up in what's going on. I know that the situation is the situation, but there is a bigger picture. There is a way to observe. There is a way to separate myself from myself, and I can make better decisions that way. Does that make sense? Think about crystals like celestite and angelite, angel aura quartz, damburite, herkimer diamond, apophyllite, selenite, good clear quartz energy, amethyst. Think third eye crown energy that's going to open your mind up, bring you a bit of clarity, and find that sort of separation from yourself. I hope that makes sense. Seraphinite is also a really beautiful crystal for eagle energy. And when I say eagle always for me is a really strong connection to angels, our angelic presences and guides. So think about connecting to your angels and asking them for help and guidance, because they have the best perspective for our lives. I'm also feeling like rainbow fluorite feels really appropriate for a lot of you. Rainbow fluorite is a great energy for memory and learning. So you've probably already gone through this situation in some way, shape or form. You've probably learnt a lot from what you've been going through, and now you can actually go forward with it. So think about rainbow fluorite as well. So that was Monday the 1st. Now we're going to roll forward into Tuesday the 2nd. Ithaca, which is a really beautiful place in Greece. You are born on purpose with purpose. And Ithaca is one of those places where they believe is connected to Atlantis. You are born with purpose on purpose. The cards don't lie. The cards are speaking to you. The cards are showing you what you need to hear. Think about the fact that we are being reborn. We are being transformed. We are seeing this big picture, and we are seeing our purpose. We are seeing the fact that we have purpose, and we are seeing the fact that we can live on purpose, with purpose. Purpose, purpose, purpose. I'm going to keep saying the word until it loses meaning. There is a feeling of, what the fuck am I supposed to do? What am I here to do? What's my thing? Why am I even here? What's the point? Like, there is a little bit of that exasperation, a little bit of that feeling of being at a loss that I'm feeling from the collective. And there is purpose to your life. There is purpose to everyone's life. There is purpose, and it's sometimes a simple purpose, and sometimes it's a massive purpose. And whatever that purpose is perfect for your life. And it doesn't need to be anything else, and you don't need to be anything else. You need to stop trying to be the same as everyone else and doing what everyone else is doing to find success. You need to take and pick and use what works for you to find and gather your own success. Be a bowerbird and sort of find what works for you in life and make it help you feel good, and then use that for everything. Really listen to your, like what your intuition is trying to tell you. Not what like logic says. No es logic. Yeah, really work with your intuition. Do things that are going to help you. Make sure you're meditating. Make sure you're separating yourself from social media and things that are going to distract you, things that are noisy. Make sure you're finding that quiet, calm space so that you can hear yourself properly. You can hear your guides and the universe properly speak to you so that they can show you the way forward. It's I feel like there is a need to rise to the challenge and not feel like this is, like, why have I got the shit job? Is the feeling. Like, it's like, why have I got the shitty job? Why have I got the crappy job? And why do I have to deal with the shitty job? It's like, because you have to. Otherwise, it wouldn't be there in front of you. It wouldn't be there in front of you. It's not for everyone. It's never going to be for everyone. And if it was easy, everyone would do it, right? Your life, your purpose, your existence is yours. You can't ever compare yourself to anyone else and expect everyone to know exactly what you need. Does that make sense? Your purpose could be changing family patterns. Your purpose could be through raising your children. Your purpose could be through your work. It could be through your relationships. It could be through family. It could be through career. It could be through every single facet of your life. This rebirth that we are currently through is helping you to find that and be on that path and see that you have a purpose. You're here for a purpose. I hope that makes sense. Oh, absolutely. This I understand. As someone who's actively chosen to not have children, that's a big purpose change. It's a big shift and change to big family lines. Rebirth today and the eagle for Monday, bringing us to Ithaca. So crystal-wise, I would recommend working with Amazonite because it's really a great crystal for our heart's purpose. If you have, I would recommend working with Quantum Quattro. Quantum Quattro would definitely help you in this path. I would recommend working with Labradorite because it's really a stone of your inner magic and your inner magical energy. So I would highly recommend working with this vibe. Literally, like, we're here for a reason. You gotta be here to clean up the shit. I like to say the shit in your life is manure for your future. You gotta have manure so things grow healthy. Think about it. It's because it's your job. You're the one that's seeing what is there to be seen. You're the one that is observing from the right perspective. So you see what needs to be done. So you got to do it. Initiative is everything. I would recommend working with malachite. I would recommend working with moldavite if you feel like you need that boot up the booty. I would recommend working with emerald and jade as well. Good heart-centered energy that's going to push you forward. Trust and believe. You've got to learn early. You've got to learn early to take that initiative and make those changes and do these sorts of things and live in that way and trust yourself like that. It was certainly how I was raised. It's one of those things, we were doing our laundry and doing our dishes and being told to, live a bit independently so that you can realize the big world out there. Good morning. All right, we're rolling forward. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday into Wednesday. Wednesday is the 3rd of November. Oh, the ancient ones, and respect the elders. What was that about teaching? What was that about, picking up and sort of doing what is important and what is put on you? So those that are elders know that you deserve respect, and those that are being told what to do should very much listen. But also we need to be listening to the wise history that comes before us, the wise ability of those that know that even though this is brand new to us, everything that's happening in our life is brand new to us. It's happened before in some way, shape or form. There is some element of learning that has come from those before us, some alive and some that are passed on, some that are from our own culture, some that are from others, that we can learn from, that we can gain knowledge from, that we can find understanding in our own lives from. And it's only from this gaining of perspective. It's only from separating ourselves from ourselves. It's only from really allowing ourselves to see a big picture. We can see the purpose. We can see that wisdom that has come before us that will guide us forward. Does that all make sense, everyone? And we sip. Whether it be, again, those that are alive or those that are passed over. And it may be that those that are passed over may not have deserved the respect, but certainly have learned something and are here to guide you and help you. So it's important to work with those that are on the other side, that are working with us from our lineage, that are here to help us. It's really important to allow them to help us. But also it feels like learn from their lessons, as well. Learn from their mistakes. Learn from the fact that they may have done things incorrectly. And we can respect them and love them and have compassion for that. Does that make sense? What's the song? It's all just a little bit of history repeating. Think about crystals like mookaite. Mookaite would be really beautiful. Atlantisite would be wonderful. Lapis lazuli feels fabulous. I would recommend also crystals like lavakite and numite, crystals that are going to sort of take you into your shadow and take you into the past too, feel quite appropriate. But also remember, think about how it makes sense in your life. Think about it in your life. And this is on Wednesday. So it could be that we are collectively hit with different lessons that are about things from the past. Things that our parents, grandparents, and so on and so forth were not able to clear. And it has come to us to deal with and clear and learn from. Or there is something that we didn't listen to that we now need to. It's like, we probably should have dealt with that and understood that. For example, beautiful charoite and turquoise are definitely beautiful options. Something I learned from my mum yesterday was that my grandparents had property where I now live. I don't even know how I didn't know that. And here I am now living in an area that has a connection to my family's past that I didn't even know. So it is, bear with me here. I need to be blocking some dodgies. All good. We got there. Just think about the past, think about the connections to the past. Whether it be positive or negative, there are always lessons to be learned. Does that make sense, everyone? I digress often and regularly, you all know that. No, we're still in Perth. We're still very much in Perth. Just to another suburb that was never really on my radar of somewhere to live. And here we are. Out of an apartment and into a house, which is fabulous. The next card, we're going to roll forward onto Thursday. Our card for Thursday, which is the 4th. The 4th of November is... Very interesting. Are you okay? Yep, we're fine. We got a little bit caught, but we're okay. Clarity. We love this. We love this. This is a very, very nice thing with what's going on this week. It says, when you see clearly, obstacles disappear. What are the cards of this week that we've been talking about? We are being reborn. We are finding and gaining perspective. We're seeing our purpose. We're learning from the past and that wisdom. And we are gaining the clarity to see that there are no obstacles in front of us at all. And there is actually a very clear path. We love this. We are in the fluid water energy of Scorpio. Scorpio is very good at seeing clearly and determinedly what it needs to do, where it needs to go, and why. Scorpios often exist in very harsh environments. And so they need to be harsh in their own nature, but they are essentially water-driven. Does that make sense? So this energy of water with Scorpio energy is important. We're leading to... sugar. Thursday the 4th. Pretty sure Friday's the new moon. So we're leading to the new moon as well. So this is perfect. We're finding the clarity that we need so that at the new moon we can reset. Oh, how good is this? We can reset at the new moon, clearly focused where we're going, what we're doing. Utilizing that Scorpio new moon energy perfectly. Yum, yum, yum. We love it. She's got her shell phone. She's like, hello, listening to the universe, hearing her guides. She knows what's happening. She's looking focused and forward and clear, right? In so many of these cards, if you have faces, they face in different directions slightly. This is really, really nice. Like the wisdom of the ancient ones is looking off into the distance. Whereas this is about you seeing clearly, looking forward in your life by first gaining that perspective and seeing that bigger picture. Does that make sense, everyone? Are we like, yes, cool, very good. I'd like you to think about beautiful aquamarine. I would like you to think about tanzanite and sapphire. Iolite energy feels really beautiful. Blue kyanite feels fabulous. Blue apatite feels amazing. All of these beautiful, rich blue energy crystals feel wonderful. Think about Larima as a good one for flow as well. If you need a little bit of like just being calm to be clear, I would recommend Hemimorphite as a really nice energy as well. But for really bright, focused clarity, also think about things like azurite and shattuckite, really dark blue, indigo, lapis as well. Clarity, we love that for Thursday. I love that for you. We love that for us. We love that for everyone. These are the things that we want. Now, Friday the 5th, this is the new moon. I'm pretty sure it's the new moon on the 5th. It may be the 6th, but if it's, you know, it's in the window. It's in the window. I mean, she say peace. She's the bringer of peace. And this is a really beautiful crystal, a really beautiful card, sorry, that is a sign from my guides. This frangipani flower is something I have on my skin because it's a connection to one of my grandmothers, and a really beautiful connection to knowing that things are always going to be okay. Yeah, beautiful. We love that. It's really a amazing like gift from the universe. You know, you've done the work. You've put in the effort, you've been trying, you've been working, you've been making progress, you've been letting go, surrendering, pivoting, learning, evolving. It means that you're allowed to find peace. It means that you're allowed to be given that peace. It's that thing that we strive for, that we're always trying to find, that we're always trying to gain. And it's by not fighting the process, going with things, gaining that perspective that we need, that we will find that peace. It says a peaceful solution is on the way, and it's through this process that we find it. It's through doing all of these things and feeling in control when the world makes you want to feel out of control, that you can actually find peace and gain peace. Sometimes you need to make big changes. Sometimes there needs to be big, drastic shifts. And I know also for myself personally, I'm thinking by Friday we should be pretty much in all settled in this place, which makes me very happy. Can finally like, and take a breath, knowing that all the boxes are unpacked. Like, you know, these things, little things. It could be a little thing. It could be a little emotional thing, but it also feels quite profound for everyone, quite large. This also feels for me like really surrendering and letting go of your big goals, dreams, wishes, what it is that you want to the universe, to your guides, to your higher self, to be manifested for whatever is your highest good. To really let go and go, this is what I want, this is what I desire, that's what I don't want. Can you please help me manifest it? Universe, angels, guides, higher self. Let's do this, let's make it happen. And then I'm going to let go. I'm going to allow myself to be detached from the outcome because I know what's going to happen, right? Here, a peaceful solution is on the way. Friday, new moon energy. Think about creating a vision board for the future. No, don't write and burn. Don't need to do that. I would say create a vision board. Create something that you can see, that is tangible, that is going to be... If you're going to burn anything, burn a candle with your vision board. But create, this is what I want, this is what I desire, this is what I need. I don't want that in my life. Thank you very much. Because I have learned these lessons. I see the big picture. I see the perspective for my life. And I'm going to know that you are going to help me manifest this. And then I can relax. I can chill. I can find peace. Or I can at least know that there is peace coming. Does that make sense, everyone? I would highly recommend working with selenite, working with angel aura quartz, working with damburite, apophyllite, clear quartz. Think about what else is good? Ooh, lithium quartz feels really nice. Lepidolite feels really nice as well. And because it's the new moon, I would highly recommend working with crystals like pyrite, citrine, sunstone, heliodor. These crystals are going to work with manifestation as well. And labradorite, the stone of the new moon. Sorry, I just had a cat. Here we go. Hello. Hi. Do you want to say hello to everyone? Oh, hi everyone. This is Odin, of Odin and Thor, our two cats. How you doing? Hi everyone. Yeah, he's not having a good time. Off you go. Thank you. But he likes to come in and have a chat. And that's a good sign for everyone, for independence, knowing your boundaries, knowing yourself as well. We love a bit of that. Yeah, he's one of two. Thor, he's hiding in the bed. He likes to sleep under the covers. All right, our final card of the week, our card for Saturday is sensational manifestation. And it says, we attract what we desire and we desire what we attract. Isn't that beautiful with that beautiful selenite tower? We are really... Oh, that's beautiful. And yes, he says hello. He's chilling out just down on the floor now. So our card for Saturday is manifestation. And this energy of the new moon and working with what we've learned and working with what we've gained and working with the ideas and working with the big picture and working with seeing our purpose and knowing that we have clarity and putting it out there into the universe is making it manifest. We are working with the law of attraction. We are manifesting in action our lives. This is so good. This is so, so good. Like, this makes me so happy. This is validation, justification. This is like, yes, you're on the right path. Do the thing. Keep working, keep working, keep working. But also surrender and ask and put out there to the universe and let go and learn and be wise and all of these things, right? This is the whole point. It's a little bit of everything and nothing all at the same time. Chaos and order. Remember, knowing what we control, what we can control, and what we can't control, and what we need to let go of. And that's how we manifest. That's how we live in a really beautiful state of flow. That's how we are able to play in the universe instead of feeling like it's all shit. Sorry. There's like no other way of putting it, right? So obviously we have selenite here. But I would also recommend the same crystals as the day before. So your citrine, your heliodor, your manifestation energy, your new moon energy, your labradorite, pyrite, sunstone. But also, we desire what we attract and we attract what we desire. So being able to put out to the universe a certain energy and knowing that will come back to us. So we also want crystals of abundance. So emerald, jade, cobalto calcite's really wonderful for sort of really emanating that. I would also recommend imperial topaz. Let me... Bit of imperial topaz energy for that too. Right? So... big stuff. Big stuff. I'm excited. I'm very excited. And also think about, again, for the new moon and manifesting with Scorpio, determination, focus, still water energy. So you're still allowed to focus on feelings and emotional stuff. If that's what you're working on and dealing with, don't feel like it has to be profoundly spiritual or something about your career or whatever, if these certain things are okay. But if it's, something personal, internal, do that, right? So our overview of this week leading into the new moon is karma. Well, shit. We love that. Life is a mystical mirror. What have I said during this reading? Like, we are not victims in our lives. Nothing that is brought to our lives is anything other than what we can handle. It is up to stepping up to the plate and knowing that we can handle it. It's our responsibility. This is our karma. Does that make sense, everyone? All of us. No one is exclusively dealing with this. Like, everyone is dealing with karma in some way, shape, or form. It is their karma. It is my karma. It is your karma. It is your karma. And it is no one else's to judge. So you got to deal with your life, how you need to deal with it. You have to make your decisions. You have to listen to the world. You have to take in the lessons. You have to be wise. But you invariably have to listen to yourself and what's happening to you and around you. And it's like big shifts, big changes, like huge dramatic changes in whatever way, shape or form, whether it be emotionally, whether it be mentally, whether it be career-based, whether it be relationship. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Don't compare it to anyone else. Like, it matters, but like it's not about how big or how small it is. It's not about the world. It's about your world. Does that make sense, everyone? This is really interesting because, my nose is so itchy. And this is an energy from the collective. This is energy from everyone. Ugh. Trust me, I deal with cat hair and dust all the time, and I've been sneezing a lot, but right now, my room is pretty good. And this is collective energy. The nose is the link between the third eye and the throat. The nose connects us to worrying too much about others and the opinions of others and what other people think and what other people do, and keeping up with the Joneses and comparing ourselves to others and others' lives and what other people have experienced, and if our lives are more dramatic or less dramatic or whatever. Stop it. Stop. You worry about your life. Please and thank you. Take a deep breath with me. Even my sinuses are all clogged up. I'd like you to think about Atlantisite and Mookite again. Quantum Quattro Super 7, Brandbergs, Numite, Isua Stone, Lapis Lazuli, Turquoise, Obsidian feels appropriate this week as well. But yeah, Atlantisite, Mookite, Lapis, Turquoise as main ones feel really good this week. They all work on past issues, past life issues, karmic issues. So they all feel quite appropriate. I also want to implore an energy of like being able to observe yourself and your life and your feelings in the world. Don't be baited into things. Don't feel like you need to be drawn into other people's dramas. This really feels like you're going to be challenged to pull back a bit. Which is good, because we need to go to the new moon and reset properly. I hope that makes sense. We've been working with the Atlantis Oracle for the week from Sunday, the 31st of October, through till November the 5th or the 6th. November the 6th of... I'm excited. It's big. It's lots of energy. It's transformational in the best way, but just remember to sort of separate yourself from yourself a little bit this week. Don't find the need to feel like, why me? Let's feel proactive. Okay, how are we going to deal with the situation at hand? How are we going to change this, how we're going to find a solution to this situation. I hope that makes sense, everyone. I hope that's helpful. I hope you all take care of yourself, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. For those that would like to, I am hosting a advanced gridding workshop next Sunday on the 7th of November. And that is basically working with high vibe crystal energy. If you haven't done my regular crystal grids workshop, you can still come along because I do cover the basics of that. It's about working with some really high vibe crystal energies to learn about gridding in bigger and littler ways as well. And then coming up, I've got a couple of awesome things coming up at the Botanical Boutique, including a full moon workshop. So stay tuned for that in November. Oracle cards at the end of November, and a couple of markets where you'll be able to see me for short readings. So stay tuned, and you'll see all that on socials. No more skull workshops this year. I will be doing that again next year. I will be planning those workshops very, very shortly, so look out for those in the coming weeks. But in the meantime, it's advanced grids, then it is market, then it is full moon ceremony, then it is oracle cards, and then another market, and then maybe another full moon ceremony. I need to have a proper look at my diary. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. Take care of yourself. Peace out. Namaste. Stay safe and stay sane. Lots and lots of love. Bye, everyone.